Okay, I think we're good. What a morning. Oh, good. Let's get the clips out of the way. Of course, it fixed that one. I have a feeling that's going to happen. Shane's going to come in and help this morning, and he likes the hat. I'm going to put the hat close by. Hi, Fee. Ah, you'll never believe what happened. I had three alarms set, three of them. The phone decided to not make any noise while it was doing alarms this morning. The puppy went, yip, yip. And I woke up and I was like, because I was up way too late. I had to look at my phone and the alarms are going off. It's 6:22, 40 minutes before we're supposed to be live. And I'm looking at my phone going, you fail me on the most important morning. Let me turn Glenn down. I think he's still on my phone. He is. Okay, there. I love him. He's a doll. He'll be over here soon. So, yep, I'm okay. I'm just. Wow. So I have coffee. I actually did my makeup. Got my water. I have a snack. Everything appears to be working. Knock on some wood. No, we're going to knock on wood. So, I made a pizza last night. I am, as I choke on coffee. I am so ready. Oh, I don't know why she's whining. Is she done eating? I bribed Kenny with money to keep the puppies happy this morning. And I'm not really sure where he is right now. But there's a dog whining at my door. They got fed. He came in, luckily. And I was like, "Can you please feed the dogs and keep them quiet for me cuz morning time's actually a little bit hard." Chickens! Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Zebra's working on an emote for chicken banana. So cute. That's where I should be lurking. Let me get you up on my phone and lurk. Okay, I missed something. Of course I missed something. Please hold. There we go. Okay, activity feed's going. All right. Oh, you need an answer. May I? Ah. Can you work on chicken? Yes, you can work on chickens. Was there another question that I missed? What did I miss? I like this. All I have to. Joe's in here. Hi, Joe. You need an answer. Is there a message for me? Oh, there is. There's a message for me. Yes, we trust you wholeheartedly to work on the fruit chickens without us in there. But I think Lala was going to wake up and maybe come in and help this morning. Oh, I'll be there because I'm putting you up on my phone right now. Because I can multitask even when I'm not really totally awake yet. But the phone is it blocking anything too important? Oh, let me put my screen in actual mod mode. Oh dear. Hold on. I can't let the puppy in here because it's morning and she will jump up on everything. And I really need to drink the coffee. And I'm praying I don't miss chat. So I have my safe project to work on if I need to. But I'm going to try and get the pizza done. Okay, I'm going to just have to let her in because my son has decided to not be helpful. Which means no reward for the kitty. Okay. There. No, I think we should be okay. It's all my friends, so it'll be fine. God bless you for being here. Love you. That's my first on camera heart. It's for you. I need to do like Uncle Fred and make it so it does the hearts everywhere. That would be super cute. That was just perfect yesterday. Oh, you know why it's not just perfect? Because I didn't have it pulled out all the way. Now I have to put the camera back. Uh-oh. Hi, guys. Turn the music down just a touch. And I'll let all the chaos settle down for a second. Hi, guys. How are you? So many things happening. That's a lot of chaos on the screen. How are you guys? I hope you are all well and that you had fun with Glenn. I know you did. I know you did. Oh, I'm going to do a little thing really quick because I can. Because why not? Oh, I know why it's not searching for the appropriate thing. My favorite emote of almost all time is this one. Hi, friends. This morning's been a little bit crazy. All my alarms were going off and my phone was making no sound. But the puppy woke me up 40 minutes before stream was supposed to start. Not this particular puppy, which is Allie, but yeah. Oh, look at this. She's like, I am going to say hello. Are you going to say hello? This is Allie. She's almost 8. We have a new one, though, who is 5 months old and still in Velociraptor stage. There used to be a puppy retreat redeemed for treats. Wow, I just threw those words right together, didn't I? And she somehow thinks, after 2 months of it not being a thing, she thinks today it's a thing. And there is no treats in here. No, because it makes you crazy. It does. But you can get on camera and you can say hello. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My affiliate anniversary will be at the end of August. It is very largely in part thanks to the TCC that I got my averages up. That was the last thing I was having trouble with. And Sonnet Silence rated me, or rated another gal who was trying to get her affiliate, and then that gal rated me. And then the next morning I got the notice. So I had met Scoobaloo one day, randomly a month or two before that. And she had said, "Oh, you should join us in our group." And I was like, "Okay." And I remember writing Supreme, and I was like, I'm not really sure how to put the logo up on my screen or anything like that. Yeah. And she was like, "It's no problem." And I'm like, "And I'm not really streaming a whole lot right now." And she goes, "It's no problem." And I felt so welcomed from the second Scoobaloo said that you should join us. So I am very thankful, and I am very happy to be a part of this train, and to have met all of you guys. There's Giggy. Hello, how are you? I was up late with Sir Johan and Giggy last night, and I was trying to make the pizza at the same time, and getting distracted all over the place, and then all kinds of chaos ensued. So, Glenn, I hope your stream was wonderful. I know it was. He is a gem. If you're not following Glenn, please do. And I see that my amazing mod fee has shouted Glenn out. Thank you so very much. Yes, that is exactly. I have heard there are some groups that are not amazing out there. I 102,000% tell people that this is an okay group to join and that everybody is wonderful. No, you're too kind. Ah, okay. So, a few things have been going on in my corner of the world. I live up in far northern California, and we live near two volcanoes. Mount Shasta is north of me, Mount Lassen is east of me. The Pacific Ocean is that way. We kayak over there. We have a bazillion lakes up here. It's nothing like Los Angeles or San Francisco. We are 5 hours north of San Francisco. Um, Probably four if there wasn't traffic. Sacramento, our capital, is about 2.5 hours south, and so this is a nice, quieter part of California. And if you ever get a chance to visit California, I strongly suggest coming here. Um, it is hot. It's been 108 for the last 5 days. Sometimes it hits 120. The day I moved to this county, it was 120 degrees. I was like, what am I doing? Why am I here? But we kayak a lot. You can go skiing within, it's about an hour and a half drive to get up to Mount Shasta to go skiing. You can hike up Mount Lassen and ski down. There is what they call the ski bowl up there. Um, that road is usually snowed over, and I don't have it together to have pictures because a lot has happened in the last week. It was a week ago Monday that I started to have a second posterior vitreous detachment. So um, if you don't want to hear what happens after 50, close your ears. So our collagen breaks down, and sometimes the membrane inside the eye breaks down and breaks loose. And then you have floaters in your eye, and not the little tiny floaters that you sometimes see, but all of them, because the membrane has gone loose. So this eye's been a little blurry for the last year and a half. And they said, "Oh, it doesn't usually happen in both eyes." Well, last Monday, this one decided to go while I was out on the supboard on the lake. So I immediately called my eye doctor and I said, I think it's happening again. Can you see me? And they said yes. So I went in. He goes, yep, that's what's going on. I'm like, huh, yay. So now this eye is blurry as well. And now this one gets to be the good eye because it's settled a little bit and I've gotten used to it. Kind of. So, I just beg of your patience because eyes are a little bit like, what is happening right now? It will take a few months for it to settle in and become what it's going to be. There's nothing they can do. They can laser. Sometimes they hit the retina. You lose your sight. They can drain the fluid, put fluid back in. Sometimes you lose your sight. I choose life because the first one happened right after I learned how to crochet, and I thought, oh my god, if I can't crochet, that will be the end of my life. That baby is barking. We're not going to be upset with the baby though because she saved the stream today. So, anywho, that's what we're dealing with right now, and it's going to be fine because I can see good enough to crochet, and I've been doing this long enough now that I can do a lot of things by feel. So, this is our little pizza pattern that we found online. I heard that there was a little bit of pizza lore to go along with the TCC raid trains. So last night, my brain decided it was going to make pizza. So look at how cute this little pattern is. You stuff it and it becomes a little amigurumi pizza. And of course, Johan and Giggy distracted me last night, so it's not finished. But how cute is this thing? It actually looks like a little piece of pizza, and I'm going to stuff it. And then I'm going to go to my local pizza parlor, and then I'm going to find some awesome little child and give it to them. So I figure we'll go ahead and we'll attempt to finish it. Right? I looked through all the patterns on YouTube. I just wanted a little simple tutorial, and there it was. I'm like, oh wow, this is too cute for words. And I got to put eyes on it, so we're going to put eyes on it. And then when we're done with that, then I'm going to start working on my bolero again because I know that pattern by heart. And it's a lot of fun. Yes, pizza! Now my ADHD brain says I must show you Zebra Acrylics Designs pizza emote that she made last year that she is so very proud of. I have her over here on my phone. I am watching her in the background because she is now working on another emote. A lot of my emotes were made by Zebra and Miss Cubist TV. And she's so cute. I should not look at her. I'll be distracted. But all my yip yips and stuff, they're actually, I don't know, can you see them behind me in the picture? They're all hanging on the door back there. I can put the dog camera up. Those are all Zebra Acrylics Designs paintings. And she has made my emotes. Put that back down on the dog. She's being stubborn. She doesn't want to be on camera. One day she was like, there's just not enough pizza emotes in the world. And so she made that. She paints them and then turns them into emotes. And she does do commission work. And so right now she's working on chicken banana. Chicken banana. Because for some silly reason, that little thing that's going around right now makes my heart happy. Okay. We are now winging it. I am not particularly fond of sewing. Right, Fee? Chicken banana. I saw it one time somewhere, and now it's just a part of my life. And now it's going to be an emote on stream. Lala Does Things is my daughter, and It was her bright idea to ask Zebra to make a chicken banana. Because all during our vacation, anytime somebody said, "Oh, I think we're gonna have chicken tonight," or "Do we want chicken tomorrow?" I would go, "Chicken banana, chicken banana." Shh. Okay, so there's the cute little the half piece of pepperoni. I thought it would be cute to have actual pizza on stream and have a snack, but no. I decided I was going to stream in the early morning of the day. And as I was racing around to get ready this morning, I was like, you know what? Maybe I do like streaming late at night better. I did the slumber party slot from 9 my time to midnight. And it wasn't all that bad. Thank you for shouting out, Ari. Miss Cubist TV plays guitar. She does Rubik's Cube, cross stitch, embroidery, crochet, and Clone Hero, and I'm sure quite a few other things. But she made the very, very first emote, which was this one. I was playing around in stream, and I put on the hat, and I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. And the next thing I know, in my inbox is that emote right there. Yes, have a good day at work, Ari. She is also one of my amazing mods. Alright. I should probably put the eyes on really quick before I put another another piece of pepperoni on. So I made one without reading the instructions. And then the next one I made while reading the instructions. They have you do a magic circle and half double crochets around. Did I do that? No, I did not do that. I made just a regular magic circle with single crochets around. So I have one that's a little smaller than the other. I figured that's okay because then I have options. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. These aren't treats, baby. Hallie thinks these are treats. Okay. I'm proud of me. I put them away where they go, and therefore I was able to find them. I have googly eyes. We're going to do a poll. Okay. Okay, you guys have 2 minutes to vote and decide if we're doing googly eyes or regular eyes on this pizza. Hey, Sassy, how are you? While the poll's going, let me show you something absolutely adorable. That is the cutest little VTuber I've ever seen in my life, and Sassy Potatoes made that for me. Is that not the cutest thing ever? So, on days when I'm not particularly feeling up to having my face cam on, yes, and she has changed it, and I absolutely adore the changes that she's made. Sassy Cat, thank you for the follow. Let me slide this over here. I have my Firebot open and it tells me all the things that are going on when, for some reason, my other stuff is not working. Crazy Cat followed as well. Thank you. And then we had also Catherine. I missed these. Of course, I'm my eyes. I'm like, someone wrote me the other day and she said, I think it was Veely Mars. She said, um, I'm screaming right now. I thought she said I'm streaming right now. And then I got mad at StreamCord because I said it didn't auto announce that you were on. I missed your stream. She goes, no, screaming. I'm happy about my yip yip you made me. So, yep, the eyes are thing. Let's turn this camera back on. Um, the reason she had said she was screaming right now is because I made a yip yip for her. I completely forgot to tell you guys, my mod Swatters has dubbed me the Yip Yip Queen. I make a lot of Yip Yips. This one's for Claystation. It's going to sit on his desk with his kazoo in it for his stream. Where shall I put you? I don't want the dog to get a hold of you. The dog likes the Yip Yips. This one I made for Veely Mars. It's going to hang somewhere in her stream. She has a lot of astronaut themed stuff, so it's got a lot of glitter. And that's why she was screaming. She was so happy that she was getting her little yip yip. And then this one is for my very good friend Blue. We do a lot of body doubling calls in our Discord. It helps us to get things done. And she's one of our chat friends, and she comes in all the time, and we do that. Uh-oh. Did that just happen? I knew I didn't set that high enough. Now, I did not say I was going to immediately play the ukulele when that happened. Anyways. And yes, I know there's a white line right there. I'm not sure what is going on with that. When that camera used to be my face cam, it never had the line. Now it has a line, now that I moved it. So I don't know. So I've also made yip yips that are huge, and they hold the extra grocery bags. That's in the kitchen, and little tiny ones to put on your purse. Mine's on my bicycle basket, and it holds my chapstick. And oh, there's Hoke. Ah, sassy cat, you were just pushing buttons. You think this is a good time? Where is my ukulele? Oh, there's my ukulele. It's buried over there. It's buried. I can't get to it. I'll grab it in a minute. And when we're maybe on break, I will tune it. Veely Mars plays ukulele on her stream, and I got this great idea that I was going to I was going to get a ukulele. And that I was going to play this ukulele at the beach on our vacation. I can't remember the words to the song. I always get them wrong. And then but I did play it. And I had Lala sing it because she gets the words right. It's the "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." And then the something something, hey Fex, um, when skies are gray is what I think it's supposed to be, and I kept saying when skies are blue. She's like, "That's wrong, Mom." Sorry. Oh, did our poll finish, Fee? Because My brain went, oh, what's happening? And I'm focused on this play the ukulele thing sitting in front of my face right now, going, I don't want to. You can't make me. Oh, I do know one thing I forgot to do. Let me take care of that right now while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I will forget. Please follow the rest of this train here. And now I'm going to pin that for you. There we go. The train's still going for another around 30-ish hours, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know in my time it's going until 11 o'clock tomorrow. My time, California time. 50 streamers, peoples. That's nowhere near all of our streamers on the team. This train has been going forever. So we've had an opportunity to meet some amazing new peeps, and I am so thankful for that. I'm going to do my laughing emote because it's my favorite one. Yeah, a third of us signed up in 36 hours. I missed the first one because, getting prep and ready and stuff. Google Eyes won. I had a feeling they were going to win because y'all are silly like me. And, so I missed the first one. I almost lost my thought, but I actually got it back. Yay! Okay, I'm going to have Google Eyes everywhere. So I'm going to save myself, and I'm not going to try and do that right now. I will fix it later and put it in the bowl. I have an awesome bowl for hanging on to stuff like that. Now I'm going to lose my thought again. So I missed the first train. Oh my God. And I think it was Disaster Crafter, my sweet friend. She said the train's going to be starting pretty soon. Did you get in it? I was like, what train? The TCC train. I'm like, oh dear God. Those are too tiny. I don't like the smaller ones. Let's get bigger. And then, so I rode that train, and all was well with the world. And then she messages me, and she goes, they're doing it again. I was like, I'm on it. I was on vacation. And I ran, and I got all of the things. And I said, yes, I want to do the train. I was, wasn't I? I'm a little obsessive like that. I can't believe I'm making a slice of pizza. The things that my brain tells me to do. Hmm, the next size up from there, I think might be just a little bit too big. I think that those are fine. But just in case, let's put the next size up on here. Because I do have to have room still to put that last piece. And I don't want the eyes too low. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I like those bigger ones. What do you guys think? Because that piece can be up a little higher, and that's fine. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody that's just joined in on the train again. I'm so excited to watch the rest of the streamers. Yeah, I think I like the bigger eyes. What do you guys think? Put ones in the chat if you like the bigger eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, I would like to remind you guys that we have a lurker redeem. We have a shout out redeem now also, because sometimes I'm in here on my own and with my eyes doing what they're doing, I'm going to miss conversations. I'm just going to miss stuff. And so if I miss shout outs and you want one, absolutely feel free to push that button. I don't care if you're just a follower, if you're just a lurker, if you're just a subber, just to everybody, you can hit that button. It is totally fine. I am all about helping people get affiliated, get further along, get more follows. Yeah. I had to figure out some way to help myself because I don't want to give this up. And just because I can't see all that great doesn't mean I have to give it up. Because there's a lot of other people on here that got it worse than me and they're still doing it. Yes, I would like to make that happen. But did you see how I used Firebot and Kate Crochet helped me to get the if someone wants to type check in there and oh, can I check into my own stream? Welcome to ADHD. It did work. Because Supreme, I loved yours so much. The way it swoops in and does its thing. I was like, I need to have something like that. So she helped me do a thing. Okay, I like them slightly over that way, so that's what we're going to use. Okay, so, anyways, yeah. I like to have things to play with. Oh, so Smarty, I am part of the Crafty Collective, this amazing group, which is the Raid Train. It's a third of our group that are streaming, and whenever we're in one of our fellow team members' streams, we type exclamation check in, and and then it marks down somewhere. I'm not sure how that works, but somehow it keeps track. I know I'm missing so much chat, and I'm like, I don't want to miss the chat because I know you guys are having fun over there without me. Um, those are a little too small. Let's try the next size up. It's magic, huh? Someday I'm gonna figure it out. But she can keep track of how many streams we've been able to check into, and it's kind of like I would think it's sort of like a doctor keeping tabs of the heartbeat of the group. And it's nice when we're getting ready to raid out, we can go to her website and we can see who's on and we can raid into them to help support our fellow streamers. And Smarticus, aka Hoke, they are how I got my average view numbers up to get because I'd been streaming, and I couldn't get that average up, and they helped me do that. And so I am very thankful for this group of very wonderful humans. You got to get back to the things and stuff. Okay. You have a wonderful day. All right. I think I'm going to go with the little one actually. I hope you cannot hear my child out there. My adult child is screaming at his team member. Nope, I think I like the bigger one. Yep, I'm going to use the bigger one. Okay, get all of this. Oh, that's a really long tail. I'm going to use that to sew this puppy together. Okay, so, oh, the other button I was going to tell you about, I lowered the price on highlight my message. If you are trying to get my attention and I am missing what you're saying, feel free to use that. It doesn't cost very many of your points. All right. So we'll get the pizza finished. What time is it now? Oh, we got 49 minutes in already. Wow. We're at 7:32, right? So when my ad break starts, I will tune the ukulele since y'all redeemed it. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do this a few times so that everybody that's thrown points at that can get a chance to listen to very bad ukulele playing. Oh no, my nails are too long. Oh shoot. I don't know how well it will go with long fingernails. They're not super long, but I have learned that they have to be super, 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 super short. I don't know how all you guys that play guitar and stuff, I don't know how, and ukulele, I don't know how you get your nails that short. I will say, I am thankful that sewing on this pepperoni doesn't involve me having to try and go around and through. This is actually not too bad. This is pretty easy. Oh, silly me. I have forgotten to talk about St. Jude. Um, a lot of you I know are Moko team members. I am not yet, but they're amazing, and anybody can join to help, and probably even you can probably still join the team if you wanted. The auction items are closed. The auction's going on. I decided to go outside of my comfort zone, and thank you for your lurk. So I decided to go outside of my comfort zone, and I made a piece, and it's in the picture right above my QR code, right there. And so that's in the auction. There are some amazing things in that auction. There's jewelry pieces designed by Joe has something. Kiara has a piece that is, of course, moves. It has moving parts. Sterling silver. Ha! So, exclamation auction and exclamation SJ will get you links to stuff. Um, Across the board, no matter whose stream you're in, if you go to make a donation and you're using PayPal, maybe consider using a different method because they're having issues and and they're having issues. So I would strongly suggest using just use your credit debit card or whatever. Tiltify is very safe to use. Um, oh my goodness, there we go. All right, my husband made a donation to my campaign on the day it went live. I think it was from the middle of the forest on his job site. He was able to make a donation. So I keep telling everybody there's no excuse. If you want to make a donation, you can make it happen. I am going to really quickly pull up my YouTube tutorial for this thing and make sure I'm doing this right because I've been winging it here for a second. I got my safety eyes on. I got my pepperoni on. Oh, what is she doing with black thread? Oh, I'm glad I looked. Oh my goodness. Oh, she put a little mouth on it. Okay. So now the question is, do I have black thread yarn? I do. When Joann's was going out of business, I was like, panic! And I bought stuff like that. Oh my goodness, you guys, I gotta show you this. Let me pause her, because now I know I just need to make a mouth. That's what Zebra's working on right now. She's working on, so she made me a chicken banana. for an emote. But then she said something about, do you want little fruits around it? And we decided to leave the emote alone, just a singular character. And now she's making more fruit with faces to go around the chicken banana. Chicken banana. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, black yarn. Let's make a mouth. To me, this piece of little pepperoni right there, that gives me mouth vibes. Totally. Hoke, you have a good lurk. Thank you so much for coming in. I super appreciate you. Don't know why I think I need this long of a piece of black, but here we are. Living the dream. Now, am I going to make a little tiny mouth to kind of hide behind the pepperoni? Mm, nah. I've only made a few amigurumi things. It is a little bit of a foreign concept to me. Although I made this cute little thing to put my glasses in. And while I'm thinking about it, let me put my eyes up here so they don't accidentally get knocked off. So this is not my usual gig. But I've made a few things, and it's funny to me that as soon as you put eyeballs on something, all of a sudden it becomes super cute. And you don't want to pull too much tension because the mouth disappears then. Now he looks like he's going, hmm. But you can use this yarn and you can make it have little eyebrows that are going different ways, and it really does work. It adds personality to stuff. So I have no idea really what I'm doing, but I think that works. Does that work? Hi, Galactic Gardens. You're all caught up. You got back on the train. Did you bring your ticket? Make sure you keep your hands and legs inside the train at all times when it's moving. And welcome aboard. Yeah, that is the fun, isn't it? Because during break, I should run out, and that should be happening any minute now. I'm going to run out and get my little pocket dragon because I forgot to bring it in here. I've turned it into a coaster, but I'll show you what I did. Scorp! You guys, give Scorpion Redtooth a follow, please. She is the sweetest soul. Goes to help the dogs, plays with the dogs at the shelter on the weekends, and did a music stream this week. And isn't that fun, Scorp? That's so fun. Cold coffee. Forgot I made it. But yeah, change the direction of your yarn, and all of a sudden you've got a completely different character with a different feeling. And I don't know what it is, but those of you that make amigurumi, you've probably gotten over this phenomenon. But when I put them in a box to mail them off at the post office, it makes me nervous. And I feel like I'm being mean to them, sending them out into the wild. I am good. Scorpion, the puppy saved the day. I was supposed to stream. I did stream on time, but my slot was 7 a.m. my time, and my alarms didn't go off. They were going off, but there was no sound coming out of my phone, and the puppy yelped. Oh no, Daniel's in the house. And yeah, I was trying to avoid you, Daniel, don't you know? Don't you know? So the puppy yelped and woke me up, and I looked at my phone and I went, "Oh, my alarms are doing things, but no sound is coming out." And it was 6:22, so I had 38 minutes. Wow, I did math. Um, so I did stream on time. I'm so proud of me, and I'm so happy to the dog for waking me up. She did a good thing. So we're there. Ads should be running pretty soon. I have an accidental math degree. We got 53 seconds until the ads run. Um, I was going to community college right before I started adopting all of my kids, and I was taking art and humanities and a transfer degree so that I could go become a teacher. Well, I took um, astronomy class. I always get them mixed up. I took the astronomy class, and then I started taking math classes, and I started having a lot of fun with them. So all of the natural sciences and math classes I was taking for fun, and um, yeah. So I accidentally got a degree in math and natural sciences. So I'm kind of a nerd. I blame that on the TISM side of my brain and the ADHD, because hyperfocus is a thing, y'all, and I didn't know I had it back then. But when I look back, it was all hyperfocus. All right, we're in ads. Yeah, I got it in something I like. So, are we back from ads? I think we're back from ads, right? If we're not, we will be back shortly. I'm kind of looking to see if there has been a notice. Is there no music? Did I have the music too low? That's probably fine because I've been babbling a lot. Oh, Allie, what do you want? So, I got the uke out, but let me pause my music because it's in my ear and I'm like, what is happening right now? So, I got the uke, but guess what? I can do a C, and I can't do an F because of my nails, and I absolutely can't do a G. So, the play the uke stream, because of y'all redeeming all the points, it will happen, but it's not going to happen today. And in hindsight, which is always 2020, I thought, I should really have put on there that I will have a set date for playing the ukulele redeem. So yes, I will honor the redeem, but it's not going to be today. But isn't that the cutest thing in the whole entire world? And I actually was on the beach during our big beach bonfire stream, which there is a VOD on our vacation. We enjoy your lurk, Scoobaloo. I love you. Thank you so much for introducing me to the group. So so yeah, I played this on the beach for a little tiny bit, and I just love. And I knew it. I'm trapped. I'm trapped on my headset. But I got a cute little strap for it, and it doesn't weigh anything. And there are so many tutorials to learn how to do it on YouTube. So, um, if you are a person that has thought you might enjoy doing this, it's under $100 to get started. Just get one. Even even just doing that, it just brings you happiness and joy. And I don't know how to get unstuck from this. Because now I'm stuck on my ukulele. Please hold. Headset off. Headset go around the strap. There we go. Allie Butt, what are you doing, baby? You want to play the ukulele? Come on, up. Yeah. Okay. Get down, baby. Okay, there's a safe place to put her. I have. I've played piano my whole life. So there you can see it in the background. Um, I have a piano. It's 105 years old, and the soundboard is cracked, and it doesn't hold a tune. Um, but my daddy got it for me years and years ago. My organ teacher was like, "This child will not practice." But if I tempt her with playing my grand piano after she's proven to me that she actually did practice, she was like, "Sir, you need to buy your daughter a piano. She hates the organ. She doesn't want to play it." I used to sit there when I was practicing. I would will it to explode. I wanted it to catch fire and go away. So, but I love the piano. So my lovely husband, because my piano out there doesn't hold a tune very well because of the soundboard being cracked, and so it's kind of like a bookshelf now. So he got me the beautiful keyboard over there. I've played it once on stream. Um, it's not something I've really ever played for people. It was kind of one of those things where I just played for myself. And when I was little and I'd have a hard day at school, not knowing I was neurodivergent, I would be able to come home. Yeah, the puppers. And can you see Molly? Molly has actually appeared. Let me put her. There's my old girl. She's 14 and a half. We lost her sister last November. We had her full sister too. But anyways, I would come home and play that piano, and all of a sudden everything in the world was right. And so I was very, very thankful to have that. Okay, I'm going to be a good girl, and I'm going to look at the tutorial again. I'm glad I did because I noticed I was supposed to put a mouth on this thing. I'm just curious if there's something special I need to do for the crust at the top part to make it pop out. Nope, she just sews it right on together. Okay, I can do that. That is completely doable. All right. I'm glad I made parts of this last night. I never could have made an entire piece of pizza. See, to me, I feel like I should be going across somehow right there to make that. I might tack that down a little bit when I get to the end. Okay. We're going to attempt to sew now, which is not my thing. So if bad sewing triggers you, don't watch. Because it's going to be bad. But I'm going to take my son for pizza tonight. And whatever cute little child happens to be there and catches my eye, they're going to get a cute little piece of pizza to take home. See, I don't know. That doesn't feel right to me to go over the cheese like that. Hold on, I have an idea. Okay, what is happening? You had pizza last night? Good for you. I love pizza. I truly think that is my favorite food. That and carnitas tacos from our local um, Mexican restaurant. Oh, and I did remember to go grab the pocket dragon. And I was going to show you guys the eyes. They're blue, so it's a little hard. It's a little hard to see them. But I added eyebrows onto my little pocket dragon because, hey Reese Cup, how you doing? And then I added a little horn. And it has you sew in a little rubber band. My granddaughter during our vacation decided we were going to make these pocket dragons. And so we did. Mine is the smallest of all. Hers is big enough that it comes here and she has a strap added so it sits on her better. Um, but yeah, adding just that little tiny bit of accent piece, it can change the mood of whatever it is you're making. But I have no actual use for a pocket dragon, so I've turned it into, I need to block it, but I've made it into a coaster. So now it sits out in the on the couch next to me, and it makes me happy every time I see it. So I might make some as coasters because Christmas is coming. Okay, a little bit of coffee. Let me check some things. My goodness, you guys with the follows. Thank you so very much. I my affiliate anniversary is in just a little over a month, and I don't watch the numbers all that much, but I've noticed it's getting close to 1,000, and I was like, what? How'd that happen? I don't stream all that often because life, um, but I've met so many amazing people, and I'm so thankful for each and every one. And here we are, almost at 1,000. Hi, swatters. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. But here we are. Here we are, almost at 1,000. And that is only because of you amazing souls. So I didn't like the way that that was coming together. I don't want to put it together with you being able to see that yarn going there. So I'm going to attempt Hi, Blind Busker. How you doing? I'm going to attempt to sew it into the bags. I don't know that this is going to work out so good. Whatever lucky child gets this at the pizza parlor tonight, I hope that they're okay with it. It's just being a little bit of a disaster. But my brain just really wanted to make pizza because somehow pizza became a thing for the TCC raid trains, and I thought it would be fun. So there is my little PSA for what is happening with my eyes right now. I figured that would be good instead of having to like wear my voice out explaining too much. And also, a lot of people don't know about that being a possibility. And when it happened the first time, I didn't know what was going on. It was actually quite terrifying because I had the large flashes of light in my eye and I thought rain was coming in my truck. And I kept looking for rain. My daughter was like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "There's water coming in." She goes, "No, there isn't." It was that membrane pulling away from the retina and that causes a little bit of the flashing reaction. So if you ever have anything like that happen, go straight to your eye doctor because it can be a retina tearing, and you want to make sure it's not that because that is fixable. And the sooner it's fixed, the better chance you have of keeping your eyesight. So that is my contribution to the world. Be aware and keep an eye on things. Haha, dun dun. Oh, I want to do a group drop. I think you have to do it in all one word. Shane, you want to try that one more time? I love group drops. They are so fun. I like I like drops in just general too. Hi Linda's Crochet, how are you? Welcome in. There you go. Okay, everybody. Yeah, it has. Well done with the pun, right? I'm like winning. Okay. Exclamation drop. And your favorite emote if you would like. And which one do I want to do? I'm going to put Allie on mine. Allie's going to drop. Um if you land, oh there, see my bot just wrote, if you land at 99% and above, you win a Yip Yip of this size. This little guy, he holds a chapstick. You can hang it in your car. You can hang it off your purse. Isn't he cute? My daughter rigged. My daughter won yesterday. So that is 3 now that have been given out. One is in Alaska. One is in Washington because Miss Cubis was a first winner and then Zenzi won. And now yesterday Lala won. So in my Discord, there is a space that where people can put their yip yips that they've gotten, but there's also a space for the winners of the drop game. So if you would like to win a yip yip, play the game. Oh, you know what, Swatters? We learned a thing yesterday that SiriBot will do. I'm gonna see if this works. It worked. Okay, so how about we'll do the group drop in 1 minute? You have 1 minute to get all of your drops typed in, and then hopefully somebody will land. When the group drop is done, though, I have it set to where the pool resets like every 30 seconds, so you can play the drop game continuously when you're in here visiting me. And I will confess that sometimes when I am working on OBS Hey, Lala. Speak of that devil, that's my daughter. She just started streaming. We got her affiliated during our vacation. I took my laptop up there and we kind of streamed a lot. We streamed in the fishing boat. We streamed crochet in camp. We got her affiliated. Laura, get your drop in. You might win another one. But I love sending yip yips to new homes because they make people happy. And I love to make people happy. All right. Start drop. Oh, here we go. Ah, Shane and I are over on the wall. Giggy just knocked Shane into the wall. Oh, come on. Come on. What? Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was so close. That's so close, I'm going to take a screenshot. I know. We had one land that was like a 98.9. Wasn't a 99%. And I was not going to be the one to be like, "Oh, it's fine. It's close enough." Uh-oh. I went too far. Ah, I went too far. So I did have everyone vote. Yeah. Oh, Laura, you don't know what happened this morning, do you? You got booped out, Scorp. Okay, good. I just want to catch the edge. Not go through. I don't want you guys to be able to see. And yes, my crust is a little burnt. My husband pointed out, he says, I thought the crust should be tan. I said, well, the lady said tan, but I decided I wanted mine to be a little more well done. I know. Nobody can bully Scorp. Be good beans. My eyes, my eyes. This is like super annoying. Do you know how when you wake up in the morning and you've got like the sleepies in your eyes and you get like, it's almost like there's a drop of milk in your eye? It's not quite that bad, but that's the only way I know how to describe it without getting gross and saying eye boogies, which I just said. But that's kind of what it's like right now for me. So that's why I'm not keeping everything right down here where it should be so that you can see what's going on. I'm a little bit off the rails, but I know you guys are wonderful humans and you understand. Things happen sometimes. Thank you for the shouty. And for those that have just come in and didn't hear earlier, I have added new redeems for very, very tiny uh, channel point cost. You can ask for a shout out because my squirrel brain forgets. And, and when my wonderful, amazing mods are in here, usually you'll get one, but I'm going to kick my own butt. I love it. Anyway, so there is a redeem if you want a shout out and you didn't get one. Um, I am all about promoting others. Self promotion is allowed in here. And that does not by any means mean that those that say no self promotion are wrong, because that is their stream and that is their rules, and we will abide by other people's wishes and desires. Everyone has a different purpose on here, and that's just how it is. And I'm okay with that. I don't want to adult either, Carlina. Let's not adult. What are we avoiding? Do you have to go to work? Or do you have to go do errands in town? For me, the errands in town is the worst. And right now it's hot and smoky because we've got all of the southern Oregon fires are sending their smoke down here. Even though our wind patterns are pushing the other way, I'm not understanding why we're getting all the smoke. Oh no, I have to do the work thing. That is such a 4-letter word. It is, it is. There's also a redeem for highlight my message. If I miss what you have said in chat and you want me to look into your eyes and hear what you're saying, please use it. I've lowered the cost down for that as well. So that's available for anybody. No matter how new you are in the channel, you should have enough points to use that. And feel free to use that. Because with my eyes going wonky and whatnot, it's easy to miss stuff. Nice. So you get to work on time. I have often thought that I would enjoy working from home. When we sold our other place up the hill, the gal does surgery scheduling from home. Yeah. Or like me this morning, I had 3 alarms set so I would not miss streaming today for the train. And the dog woke me up and my alarms were going off, but no sound was coming out of my phone. Yeah, that happened. Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo. I went around. We don't go around. We go through. I should probably start putting some polyfill in right about now as well. So, I don't totally remember the story about pizza and the TCC raid trains. I know something happened during the first TCC raid train to do with pizza. So if anybody in chat knows the story and wants to share it, that would be awesome. Because that's why I'm making pizza. My brain grabbed hold of the pizza story, and all week my brain has said, make a pizza. Don't just eat pizza on stream. Which happened during Community Mario Kart last Tuesday. Because my son decided that while I was distracted and playing Mario Kart, he was going to make pizza. So I ended up eating pizza on stream. I think that is enough. Oh my gosh, this thing is so cute. Also, if you guys would like to share what your favorite pizza topping is, I would love to hear it. I am a huge fan of pepperoni pizza. I'm not super big on all the interesting, weird combinations of stuff. Every once in a while, but not often. Pepperoni is my go-to. I do like pineapple on pizza though. I do. Ooh, I like that emote. It's purpley. It's so purpley. Oh no. Where is her emote? There it is. There. I'm going to drop some pizza. See if it lands in the pool. Oh. It might. It might land in the pool. We're going to have wet pizza for lunch. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, is that a butterfly with a little blue belly? If you want to share, you may, because I am intrigued and it is so cute. And I better be following you. I am now. The blue is a drop of water. I thought maybe so because I was looking at your other emote that showed up on the little screen and it said hydro was the last in the title. So I love water. I am a water baby. Which is funny because I'm an Aries and that's fire. But uh-oh. Is that okay? Yep, that's okay. Cool. I'm going to actually finish this. My brain was trying to tell me I could make the entire pizza in a 2 hour stream. Because I can make a yip yip in about 2.5 hours. But the other side of my brain that tries to be the adult was like, don't do that. Don't try and make something brand new on stream from start to finish. So I started it last night. And that was actually a really good idea because then I have more time to watch you guys. Hi, thanks for the check in. Positively Crafty, how are you? Oh, I know of that. I do know of that. Wow. Well, that emote is absolutely gorgeous. And I look forward to catching one of your streams. Oh, my little reminder for my Sunday. I have a Sunday Fun Day Express train, and we used to do it every Sunday, and that was just too much. And it's not an overnighter. It's we start in the morning, my time, and we go until evening, my time, because it's all about me. No, it's not. I'm kidding. Um, yeah, I do know what that is. And so we do this little community train. It's open to anyone on Twitch. It doesn't matter what genre you stream either. We have gamers, we have 3D printers, we have crafters, musicians, IRL streams. Um, Anything goes. We haven't had that hot tub genre thing though. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry if anyone does that. I could not. I could not. Um, but anyways, I digress. It's open to anybody. Um, I think the link just went up. I hope it was the correct link. Where did it go? Where did it go? I know it just went through. Why does it have just my name? Anyways, if anyone is interested in joining our Sunday Fun Day Express, we do it on the first Sunday of each month now instead of every Sunday. And it's been a wonderful way to help friends get affiliated or to just get more exposure if they're a smaller streamer or a streamer trying to come back after being gone for a while. Or if you just want to have fun and be on the express train. Any of that is fine. Oh, we have an emote for it now too. Let me throw it up here and show you. Ari is Miss Cubist TV. She She made that for us. Close, 92. Oh, now what is that little noise? My computer keeps making this funny little noise and I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, and my music is still off. There we go. I'm just rambling on. Ramble, ramble. You're laughing at me, Lala. Fine, you be that way. All right. Yeah, I think I am going to stitch across here and kind of just tack it down because I think I would like it to be a little more defined. We'll see. We'll see if this works. I'm not entirely sure if what I think is going to happen will happen. No, because it's going to. Nope, I don't think it's going to work. And I can't quite see well enough to see what in the heck I'm doing. There, let's see what happens. I don't have to do a lot. Oh, absolutely. Let's see where we're at. Is that an avocado chicken? That's so cute, zebra. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. If you're not following Zebra Acrylics Designs, please follow her. Lala, are you over there? Go check. Yes. Okay. You just wrote you were going to go check. Awesome sauce. I gotta say, Twitch is like the best thing that has ever happened to me, um, internet wise. I don't know that this is making too much of a difference, but now that I'm going, I'm gonna continue because I am. Hey Vixen, how are you? I'm making pizza. And then to celebrate the train, I'm going to go have actual pizza, either for lunch or for dinner. Because now all I can think about is pizza. I like pizza, Steve. Does anyone know what movie that line is from? Steve, I like pizza. Uh oh. What are you catching on? Oh dear. No! What is happening? Yeah, I might be looking at a new phone, Vixen. My phone alarms were going off, but no sound was coming out of them this morning. I almost didn't wake up in time. But the puppy yelped at me, and I woke up and I looked. I looked at my phone. Thank God I looked at my phone. And I had 38 minutes to get my butt up, make coffee, put on makeup, grab water, which I have not drank any of. Uh oh, how come? I hope you're okay. Only share if you wanna. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna... It worked! Okay, all is better. This tail is entirely too long. Oh, that's better. Oh no! I pray that all works out okay for you. We are so dependent on our phones working right. You occasionally get a sore throat. Well, I hope that gets better for you. My plan is to go to the pizza parlor either for lunch or dinner, and I'm going to take this piece of pizza with me, and I'm going to find a child that looks like they need a little toy. Hi, Veely! I also have to go to the post office to mail Veely her yip yip. And when you get it, know that you can you can fuss with things and you can shape things and stuff. But that's Veely's. But yes, this piece of pizza will get given to a child at the pizza parlor today. My daughter and I were in the craft store one day and someone had put, I don't know where it is just quickly, so I'm not going to get up and try and look for it, but it was like a little worm with little it like had little swirlies. It was springy and it had little eyeballs on it. It was the cutest thing. It was like a little keychain. And it brightened up our day so much. It had a note with it saying that it was meant to be found and kept by whoever found it. And I've always loved that concept. And I think, are you eating pizza right now? That's epic. It is lunchtime for you though, so that's good. Uh-oh. Is that a little piece of stuffing trying to come out? Get back in there. Sometimes you grab polyfill when you're pulling the yarn through. Okay, it's weave through time, and then we are done with this piece of pizza with a half an hour left to go. So Veely, what we're doing right now is it's our TCC raid train. It's been going for days, and it will not be done until like 24 hours, 26, 27 hours from now. It still has a whole day and then some to go. 1/3 of our Crafty collective group of streamers has been in, will be on this train. Our Sunday Fun Day Express is yeah, it is great. Is smaller and more more doable for just fun little get-togethers. It ends tomorrow at 11 my time, California time. So 2 o'clock your time. I love this song. I love this movie. Okay, I'm calling it. It's done. For a second there, I toyed with the idea of putting a little hanging strap on it, but the plan is to find a child to give it to at the pizza parlor, so they don't need a tag thingy on it. I think it turned out okay-ish. It's poofy. Everyone voted on googly eyes, Veely. So, I put my scissors away. Feely, did you see the little pocket dragon? Oh, look at all the things with eyeballs. Okay, I don't know what that white line is. It's making me crazy though. We will problem solve that later. I think it's just time to get one more camera for stream. Yeah, I'm all about just making people smile. I sell some of my stuff, but not like, I don't have a website and all of that. Someday, possibly, but my life is a little chaotic and not very plannable. So I work on things when I can. And my adult disabled son is still home with us. And there, we'll put you little guys right there like that. Oh, there, your eyeballs can peek out. Okay, Molly's still passed out over there. Um, so mostly my things are meant to just bring some joy. I did make, I feel like it's my first grown-up piece. Um, right here is the picture of my bolero that is in the St. Jude auction with Moko team right now. And thank you, Jazz, for the hug. I love you, honey. Auction. Okay, a whole lot of streamers and artists, some that don't stream even, that just make art, have donated pieces for the auction. I want to look and see. Our auction ends a week from today, and we're already at $6,968 for the kids. And you can bid on all of these beautiful pieces of art. So please click that link and go take a look around and see what you can find. If you want the bolero that I made, it can be worn two different ways. And it's in the auction and you can bid on it. And you got a week. I know, right? Um, Mochas are just, they're amazing beans. I really am glad I met them as well as all of the TCC. Their goal is 100,000 for the team. We're all working together for the team. Yeah. So if anyone wants to donate to mine or to their Tiltify, it doesn't matter. It's all going to the same place. And like Derek was saying the other day, it doesn't even matter if you only raise $1. $1 is $1. So, while on vacation, we went to a local yarn shop and she has yarns that you can't get everywhere. Are you upset about something, Allie? Do you want to come up and say hello again? And this yarn is from Italy. Okay. I see your BRB. And I wish I could show you how amazing it is because it's actually a little bit shiny, but it's wool and cotton, I believe. Millefiori Barocco. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Hey, Christy Lou. But it's wool and it's 50% wool and 50% acrylic. I have looked all over the place to get more and I can't. So I do need to remember to call her today because I know she had more of this one and I would like to buy the rest of it so that I have it because it's almost like metallic shiny. And I don't know how in the world they did that, but it's soft and yummy. So I am making another bolero like that one, but with this yarn, and it's going to be a smaller size. So that's what we're going to work on for the last bit of stream. And I think, oh, it's already queued. Oh, how did I miss out on that? Everyone get your drops in. Holy cow. 99% and above. Gets you a ah there. 99% above wins you a free yip yip. So get your drops in. Doesn't even matter if you're following me. If you hit a 99%, you're getting a yip yip. Yep, Shane's on top of it. I love it. Yeah, I did it to myself again. I tell myself, don't end at that part of a row. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I should have marked you before I did my chains, but that's okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we just got to do some framework to get this going straight again, because now it's scalloped. But we need to straighten it out. The star of the show is trying to eat her way through the baby gate to get in here. The savior of this morning's stream, because none of my stuff worked. My alarms were going off without making sound. And I am so thankful that that puppy woke me up so that I could start stream on time. Because organizing a raid train myself, I know what it's like when it gets derailed. And I know it's hard to take people off of your train list who have derailed it. And I give 2 chances, and then that's it. You're done. Because people that don't arrange and manage raid trains don't understand what happens when a train gets derailed. I appreciate so very much all that Supreme Doom does for the community and putting on a train of this size. Kate Crochet put on a holiday raid train last holiday season, and I was on duty watching it one night, and for some reason times got mixed up, and our guy that was supposed to go on at 2 a.m. was nowhere to be found, and I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I looked at who was on, and our lovely Classy over in Italy was live, and I was like, would you mind being on the raid train? Would you mind ending and raiding in at a specific time to a specific person? Would you be willing to do that? And she did. World Class Hooker jumped right in and saved my bacon. I had just gotten up out of bed. I came in and turned on my computer. I was just going to stream. I was like, I'll just stream. It'll be fine. But that lovely bean said, I will step in and I will help. So that was wonderful. So it's a lot. So if you know someone that manages a raid train, be understanding, be helpful, be good humans, and give them lots and lots of kudos. Yeah, nobody really knows what's actually going on behind the scenes. And your train's a little different because I use the Red Labs raid train program, so that helps a little bit. But you guys, you do it's a whole different ball of wax for you, and I know it's a whole different. Hookers are always ready. All right. The baby's trying to chew her way in here. Would you guys like to see the baby that saved the day? And I'm trying to think when my ads are going to try and roll through. And I'm wondering if we should just let them roll when that happens so that they don't roll in the middle of trying to raid out in 20 minutes. Okay. This is going to be chaos. And I probably should not do this, but I'm going to do this. We're going to let the puppy come in for a second. Annie, would you like to come say hello? You saved the day. Yes, you did. Come to the other side. Well, just for a minute. I'm just going to let her say hi. This is the 5-month-old that saved the day. She woke me up and said, Mom, your alarms are not making any sound. Yeah, by hand, Supreme. I don't even know how you do it. You're a machine. That is dedication and passion and all of the things. And she's still teething, apparently. She's not actually biting me. She's just mouthing me, which is really not okay, young lady. So she is also an Australian Shepherd, like Allie is. Oh, good. She left. She was like, oh, something's happening. So that worked out perfect. Allie, you want to come say hi? Come here. Allie Butt, come here. So this is the princess. This is the perfect Australian Shepherd. She's calm. She's cute. She's compact size. Oh, yes. I just told him you're calm, and then you turn into a weirdo. Okay. Okay. Relax. Relax. So when you have a wonderful, calm Aussie, don't get a second. The second one is insane. Absolutely insane. Hi, Sweet Pea. They both go on the set boards in the lake with us. No. Oh. You can just take her in the room with you. Go. She can go in her playpen. She likes that. That is her happy place. So she's 5 months old and she's the same size as Allie already. So she's going to be very big. And as soon as it calms down with our temperatures, we will start doing IRL dog walks again, like Swatters does. Swatters does pinball and walking Nash around. I love that I can gigantify my own stuff. There's Nash. Oh, Galactic Gardens, thank you for the follow. Let's go ahead and run the ads to all of my mods. Go ahead and let them run. Yeah, let's let them run. Yeah, same. 108 this week, and the heat advisory ends at 11 o'clock tonight. It is a dry heat where I live, so there is that. As soon as the temperatures return to a normal range, we will go and we'll do more biking streams and kayaking streams. Dog walking. We'll get outside again. Are you kidding me, Shane? Way up there in the Great North? It got that hot? Okay, we are in ads. You can still play the drop game. It's 100 right now. It's Oh, my little thing is trying to give me a wildfire update right now. It's only 83 here, and it's smoky. So it's stay inside and enjoy the raid train day. After I go to the post office, I do have to go to the post office, and I have 3 Yip Yips to mail off. Lala won a Yip Yip in the drop game yesterday. She is my daughter. She'll be here possibly in 2 weeks, so I'll give it to her then instead of mailing it. Lala does need to give me colors, though. What color Yip Yip do you want? Alright, Christy. It's looking like it's possibly good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope. Oh, so close. There you are. Couldn't find that little hole. I love this song. You can't see if you land? How come? You didn't land that time. You just went straight down into the abyss. Three. Oh, if anyone in chat likes to play Mario Kart and they have the online package, every Tuesday at 4 o'clock California time, we have a community race day. And Kate is keeping track of scores, so there will be prizes. Thank you, Supreme. I appreciate you. And if anyone wants to join the Discord, there's links around. I have a link tree set up and stuff like that. We try and do community shares. It's just a nice quiet little Discord. There's not too much going on. I have auto go live notices for folks. If anybody would like to have a notice added, just let me know. Some of those notices are for streamers that are not even in the Discord. That is how I don't miss streams. I add them to my stream cord auto announcements. And turn, and it is. We've got 10 minutes to go. All right. I get a few of these stitches in, and then whoop, up, abort. There we go. And I was smart this time. My raid call is on a sticky note. Stream Elements let me down at midnight the other day. Oh, my eyes. Come on. Why can't I not find it? Doesn't seem right. I'm going to redo this. There we go. Just didn't feel right. Yeah, I totally fell asleep during your pinball stream last night. Lala was very concerned the other night, Shane. She was like, Shane's on, but all that's happening is his machine is saying, prepare for battle. Prepare for battle. And she goes, but there's no Shane. I don't understand what's happening. Oh, very nice, Christy Lou. Those kidless weeks are nice. It's good to recharge your batteries. For sure. My husband's mother used to take the kids two at a time for a little bit. Okay, bye. Bye for reals. And it was nice. I got to have a little bit more one-on-one time with the kids that were here. She got grandma time with kids. I have 4 adopted, 2 girls, 2 boys, and then I have 2 foster daughters who are 40. They're 40 this year. And we tease I would have been a teenage mom because they were born right after I graduated from high school. hmm So it has been an adventure in life for sure. The youngest is 24. He just turned 24. He still lives with us, and he is developmentally delayed, so he will probably be with us for a while. All right. Cute emotes. I love the colors of your emotes. Oh my goodness. All right, so what time? We got 7 minutes. I am going to put this last double crochet in, and then I am going to put this down because I might hyper focus and completely forget that I'm supposed to be doing something else. Because that is a thing in my world. So that's where we're at with that. We got the pizza done. I know it's 6 minutes until raid time, but I just want to see if this is going to work. Oh, now it works. At midnight the other night, Stream Elements was like, haha, I'm going to play a joke on you. And I'm not going to work. I couldn't even find TCC raid in the list of commands. I was like, I don't understand. Hi, Disaster Crafter. How are you? So, we don't have anyone actively dropping right now. Don't drop yet. Q drop. Okay, let's do another group drop. I'm doing okay. None of my alarms worked on my phone this morning. The baby woke me up. Thank God. 38 minutes before I was supposed to go live. And I'm not a morning person. So I got up and the very first thing I did was I let the dogs out to go potty and I made coffee, which is very cold now. But we did it. We got stream up. I actually got makeup on. I checked in with Glenn. I was like, I'm here. I'm here. Because there's nothing worse than knowing you've got a raid out and then and not knowing where the other person is. And that happens when you're putting on a raid train. it's life. I mean, we've got real life going on. So, let me pull our lovely raid target up. Oh, she's got the kitty. The kitty is on her table. Ah! And let me go over here. Um, this song is almost over. I will let this song go until it's done. And then, okay, I've got Squudge Craft brought up on my fire panel. Red Labs has a raid tool that actually can be a panel in your OBS, and it does all the raid work for you. You just click the button that says raid now to your friend. It will show you which of your friends are online. It's a wonderful tool. So I'm always telling everybody about it because it's such a divine invention. Yeah, it is the coolest thing ever. It Raiding out used to just stress me out so bad. Find the target, make sure you spell their name correctly. I know people that have misspelled and then they've ended up somewhere else that they didn't know what was happening. And so this cuts out all of that thinking. You just click it, do some stuff. If you have any questions about it, just send me a whisper, message me in Discord, whatevs. We've got 3 minutes left. Words are hard. Words are so hard. All right. I like that song. I'll turn it down just a smidge. So it's still kind of there, but not blaring in my head. I'm so glad, Supreme. I'm really glad I was able to get on the train this time. Disaster, thank you. Thank you so much for being like, hey, there's another train. Get in there. That is all your fault. And again, I'm so thankful for finding the Crafty Collective. I'm so thankful to Scoobaloo saying, hey, new friend, we have this group. You should join. And thank you so much to Supreme Doom for being so kind to a brand new streamer last year who did not have overlays. I barely had one overlay figured out. You want to say hello? And just being kind and patient with me. Up. Come on. You can say goodbye too. Okay. Raid calls. Let's see if it works again. Thank you guys all for coming. Thank you for riding the train. Please continue to ride the train for the next 20 something. Yeah, we're a great pair. We make a complete human. We can just put us together and we have a complete body that works between all of us. So, let me hit the raid now button so that has started. Everybody please grab your boarding passes. We're going to go to the next one. I'm going to copy my own raid call. Yep. See, that's called teamwork. And that's what the Crafty Collective is. It is a team. Wonderful website that's up. You guys can see who's live, lurk if you can't watch, all of the things. You're very welcome, Yadarika. And please absolutely go enjoy Squidgecraft. A very dear soul. I met her right after streaming started up again after a long break. So, alright, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to hit raid now. 5. Oh, I didn't run my end credits. That's okay. I don't have to run them. There, it's sort of running. We'll let it go for just a second. I can't believe I forgot the end credits again. Aw, Vili Mars cheered 25. Thank you so much. And then there's our raid. Okay, I'm going to hit raid now. Bye, guys. Love y'all.